While most of the media this week was preoccupied with the fact that Donald Trump called himself a king on Truth Social, that was just a distraction. What we really needed to be paying attention to was the fact that Donald Trump essentially made himself the king in an executive order that he signed on Tuesday. So here's what happened. As we all know, Donald Trump has had many executive orders, hundreds of them, in his first month in office. A lot of those have been challenged in court. And so far, Donald Trump's legal team has not prevailed in a single case. Not one have they gotten a favorable ruling in. Now, granted, none of these cases are final. None of these decisions that have come down have been verdicts. They've either been restraining orders, injunctions, or just otherwise, we don't agree with you, we'll take it to trial. But anyway, they've lost everything so far. And Trump's getting pissed off about that. So he signs this executive order on Tuesday, letting all federal agencies know that you don't listen to the courts. Whatever these rulings say, ignore it, because I, Donald J. Trump, am the ultimate authority over you. You do what I tell you to do, not what the courts tell you to do. Here is what it specifically says. He signed an executive order asserting that the President and the Attorney General will interpret the law for the executive branch, while it also granted the President and the executive branch oversight over independent agencies. It will reestablish the long-standing norm that only the President or the Attorney General can speak for the United States when stating an opinion as to what the law is. Now, that is obviously unconstitutional, as have many of Trump's orders been. You, as the President of the United States, do not get to interpret the law. Okay, we have 3 branches of government. One of those branches of government, it is literally their job to interpret the law. Like, that's actually written in the laws of this country that they interpret it, and that, of course, is the judicial branch. They interpret the law according to the United States Constitution. And here Trump is, basically really declaring himself king, not the little post on Truth Social that everyone was distracted by and freaking out about. It's this. This is him saying, I interpret the law, the Attorney General interprets the law. Don't listen to the courts. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you start a coup in broad daylight, which is exactly what Donald Trump did after golfing all day. And yes, this happened on Tuesday. He signed it Tuesday evening, Tuesday morning, all morning he was golfing. And this is what he does, which is why I say maybe let's keep him on the golf course and away from pens so that he can't sign these ridiculous executive orders. But it is what it is. This, of course, will be challenged in the courts. He will lose on this issue, hopefully, and it will likely end up all the way at the United States Supreme Court, just like his birthright citizenship executive order. At that point, we don't know what will happen, right? We could make assumptions. We could say that, of course, the courts aren't going to go along with this, right? But there's no guarantees anymore. A normal court, a nonpartisan court, would absolutely strike this down in a unanimous decision. But given the fact that we have a bunch of Trump sycophants sitting on that United States Supreme Court, there's no way to tell. There is no way to tell. They could actually uphold this, at which point Trump does become king, and it's all over from there. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.